Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I want to tell you a story about a very cheeky Lithuanian man. And then I want to ask you, what have you faked to get out of something?
I love it. Haven't we all?
I think we've done it, on a very basic level. Oh, I'm not feeling well. Oh, the kids are sick.
Gastro.
I can't turn up. I actually think there might have been a bit of COVID excuses thrown around back in the day. I can't possibly leave the house for 10 days.
Wasn't COVID perfect for an excuse?
Well, yes. I mean, it was perfect and not so perfect in many other
I've been
ways.
using leprosy recently and saying that my arm's fallen off.
But having a look at you, I don't think that's a lie.
13 24 10 if you've ever said your nan died so you didn't have to go to work.
So you can't go that far.
Well, you run out of nans.
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
You run out of nans very quickly. This Lithuanian guy, he's been arrested in Spain. And he's somewhat clever. He allegedly has been faking heart attacks at 20 restaurants across the country, all over town.
Great idea.
So, I mean, he goes in. Most recently, a couple of weeks ago, he's enjoyed a lovely seafood paella.
Yeah.
And a couple of whiskies.
I love a paella.
And he didn't want to pay again. And so he stood up from his table, tried to leave. The wait staff have said, hang on a second, you've got to pay your bill.
Yeah.
He said, my money is in the hotel room. I'm going to go back and get it. And when they didn't fall for that, cue the theatrical performance of the heart attack.
Chest pain.
So the clutching of the chest and the falling to the floor. And he's done this about 20 times now, to the point where I'm guessing the town that they live in, all the restaurateurs, they kind of know each other, and they know that this Lithuanian guy, he comes in, he only orders relatively small, only has a few drinks. So what he's being charged for on the occasions are very small offences. So basically what happens to him is he gets a good feed, he gets picked up by the police, he's in jail for the night, so he has a roof over his head, and then they have to let him go because there's not really much to charge
But
him
I would
with.
have thought, if he's there having a succulent Chinese meal and then he decides to have a heart attack because he hasn't got any money, isn't he out the door in an ambulance? How far does he take his heart attack? Does he then get to the hospital and go, thanks for the ride,
You've got to
boys?
pay for the ambulance, don't you?
Well, I don't know what the Spanish rules are.
How far, with the heart attack, you're on the ground and everyone's around you and you go, well, this is probably getting a bit serious now.
Yeah.
I've got to come to and go, oh no, I'm all right now. And then do you still writhe in pain and
you
go,
do.
It's okay, I'll call my mum.
oh yeah, let me call my mum outside. Don't follow me.
Yeah, she's coming to pick... I've called my girlfriend and she's on her way.
Unless there's a really attractive woman there and you start going, bit of mouth to mouth.
Charlie's giving us a call.
Yes,
Charlie's giving us a call in Wallara. What did you fake, Charlie?
We faked a mate's death to get out of a uni exam.
Man,
no.
that's a real commitment.
Did they investigate, Charlie?
Yeah, they asked for a certificate and that, and we just folded.
A death certificate?
Well,
Charlie,
I just think that's bad juju.
did you have to do the exam again, Charlie? It's not like you can get away with it, can you?
No, we just, as soon as they asked for a certificate, we just folded and then did the exam.
Well, in that moment you say, I can't believe you're being so insensitive. And you don't believe me, we're going through such a rough time.
And bolting is just a great way to get away with anything.
Had to run to the funeral home.
And you look completely innocent.
The amount of times where BJ's gone, please have a look at the grass in the backyard, just cut the lawn, and then I will already be 100 metres away.
Shoes are on and he's flying.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.